preparing for boot camp is super stressful, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to talk about it because it's just, you just think about all the things that you have to do before boot camp, and it's like your brain just malfunctions. I don't know. So I thought I'd write some stuff down and help you guys. So if you're about to go to boot camp, this is more towards the Navy part of it, but honestly it's any boot camp really for a single person that has no children. Now, if you have a spouse or a child, there might be more steps to this, but for me, this is what I'm doing. So the main thing is to get a bank account with Navy Federal. And Navy Federal is just a military bank, and that's how you'll get paid. Because the minute you go to boot camp, you start getting paid. And so that's how you'll get paid, and then that's how they'll keep paying you. And there's Navy Federal banks all over the world. So if I were to go to an ATM in Spain, I wouldn't have to worry about it because that's my bank. So it's worldwide. It's a good thing. You have to get one. So Navy Federal is the bank, and I still have to get that done. I have about less than 50 days until boot camp, and I'm so, a part of me is so excited, and a part of me is still freaking out on all the stuff I have to do. So next is I had to pack up my room. I had to get rid of stuff and go through stuff because I'm not going to be home really a lot after boot camp, which is kind of stressful in its own way because I won't be going home. I won't be home and when I do go home, it'll just be to visit. So I wanted to make sure that I went through some stuff and put less stress on my mom when I leave. That way my room was kind of like a guest bedroom. Another important thing that you want to do so your mom doesn't have to do it is pack your room, or pack clothes and anything you think you need for A school. A school will be like a dorm environment, so you need to make sure that you have clothes packed for that season. So for me, I'm going to be out of boot camp in September, end of September. Yeah. So October, November, and December, I will be at A school before Christmas break. I'll be at A school, and so I'm going to need fall type clothing. So right now I'm in the summer, so I have summer mindset, but I have to pack for fall. So it's kind of hard to pack because you don't need a lot of stuff because you're going to have your uniform almost all the time. But on the weekend, if you want to go somewhere, you want to wear something different, if you can. You might have to wear a uniform. But, so it's just packing like sweaters and jeans, stuff like that, but not a lot of stuff, because I don't know how much stuff I'm really going to have, how much storage I'm going to have in my dorm room type thing. So, another thing is make sure your parents know what they're doing. Me, I got my mom, I'm going to write down a website for her, ask your recruiter about it. It's on the Recruit Training Command website for the Navy, and it lists all the things that they need to do for graduation day and for picking us up and taking us to family day, and things like that. So make sure your parents have tickets for graduation, make sure they get those. Make sure they understand where to park, make sure they understand what time they need to be there. That way, when you call them the second time, I think you can call them twice, I'm not really sure, to make sure that they're ready to come see you. That way they have plane tickets booked for graduation, they have hotel booked, they know how they're going to get to the graduation place. There's just different things that you want to make sure that they know ahead of time. That way you're not wasting precious time to talk to them on things that they should have already known. Last minute appointments. So I have a last minute eye doctor appointment, dentist appointment, hair appointments, anything that you need to do before you go to boot camp, health, body-wise, get it done. Because you'll have, they'll have dental screenings and eye exams when you get to boot camp, but you want to have, for contact wearers like me, you're going to have your most recent prescription so that they can give you your glasses. So any last minute stuff that you need to take care of, appointment wise, get those booked and get those on time, so you have those. Seeing family, that's a big thing that I don't think people understand, like they don't think about, but seeing your family and people that you care about last minute is a big deal, because you don't know when you're going to see them again, honestly. Maybe Christmas, but who knows. Don't take for granted that time that you have with your family before you leave, because it might happen where you can only come back for Christmas, and then after that you have to leave for 14 months. So you really want to take that time to spend time with your family. Like right now, I'm spending time with my grandma, and I've spent a week with her, well, more than a week, and then some time with my sister and her husband, and, just spend time with people that you care about. And in another week, I'm going to go see one of my best friends in the whole world, him and his family, and we're going to go and just enjoy each other's company and just connect a little bit before I leave, Fitness, workout. I'm not saying you have to be a freak about it and work out all the time, because I used to do that. Like, I did CrossFit and Insanity like a freak, like a maniac, and I would freak myself out about it, and I'd get really stressed about working out all the time. It's just not worth it. Like, you need to be fit and you need to be ready for boot camp, but don't take time out of spending time with your family to focus hours upon hours working out. Just make sure that you maintain healthy habits. Drink water. I need to get that in my head. I'm a cherry Coke fan and a vanilla Dr. Pepper fan. And I need to start drinking more water, like a lot of water, and just, maintaining healthy habits. And run a lot. Just run. And honestly, on days that I don't work out, I run. And that's kind of the workout for the day. So just make sure that you just don't psych yourself out, but just run, at least run every day. If you don't want to do, like I do Insanity as much as I can. Obviously I can't right now because I don't have it with me, but I run every day. I try to keep up with that. So just, be mentally prepared for that. And then study. main thing, study. When you go to boot camp, you're going to have to know the Sailor's Creed by heart. You're going to have to know general orders by heart. You're going to have to know the ranks and the chain of command and the alphabet, the phonetic alphabet, and things like that. So you really need to study. That way you have it by heart. That way when they ask you and you're already stressed, you'll know it and you'll tell them. So those are a couple things that I'm doing to get ready for boot camp. Like I said, I have less than 50 days before boot camp. Freaking out. But I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be able to go and do this and fight the good fight. So if you guys have any more questions on what I'm doing, let me know.